Here's a shocking reality that will make Manchester United fans uncomfortable. The club is already preparing to cut ties with their 29-year-old goalkeeper Andre Onana, barely over a year after his arrival. The Red Devils have orchestrated what many would call a calculated exit strategy for the Cameroonian shot stopper, arranging a loan deal to Turkish side Trabzonspor that's essentially a glorified shop window display for a permanent departure next summer. But here's where it gets controversial. This isn't just about poor performance. It's about United admitting they made a massive miscalculation. The writing was already on the wall when United secured Senne Lammens on transfer deadline day. Insiders immediately recognized the move as the final nail in Onana's Old Trafford coffin. Despite having a contract that stretches until 2028, sources close to the situation confirm there's effectively no pathway back for the former Inter Milan keeper. Think about that for a moment. A player with 3 years left on his deal is being shipped out because the club has completely lost faith in his abilities. That's not just poor squad management, it's a damning indictment of their recruitment process. The financial chess game nobody's talking about. Here's what most supporters are missing. United isn't just trying to solve a goalkeeping problem. They're desperately attempting to avoid a financial disaster. With Onana's substantial wages and lengthy contract, the club faces the nightmare scenario of carrying a highly paid player they no longer want. The Turkish loan represents a strategic gamble. If Onana can rediscover his form in the Super League, United hopes to generate enough interest to secure a respectable transfer fee next summer. But what happens if he struggles there too? The club could find themselves stuck with an unmovable asset eating into their wage budget. And this is the part most people miss. United learned harsh lessons from last summer's transfer window, where unwanted players were literally training in isolation while the club scrambled to find buyers. They're determined not to repeat that embarrassing scenario with Onana. The brutal truth about modern football expectations. Onana arrived at United with the reputation of being a revolutionary, ball-playing goalkeeper who would transform their playing style. Instead, his erratic performances and costly mistakes have made him a symbol of everything wrong with the club's recent transfer policy. But here's a question that should make every United fan think. Is Onana really the problem, or is he just another victim of unrealistic expectations and poor coaching? The goalkeeper was exceptional at Inter Milan and played a crucial role in their Champions League run. Yet somehow, within months of joining United, he's become expendable. That pattern should concern supporters more than Onana's individual struggles. A last-chance saloon or smart business? The Trabzonspor move represents either brilliant asset management or a desperate attempt to salvage something from a failed investment. If Onana thrives in Turkey and United can recoup a significant portion of their outlay, they'll look like transfer market geniuses. However, if this loan fails to restore his reputation, United will be left holding a depreciating asset with an expensive contract, a scenario that could haunt them for years. Lammens' arrival signals United's intention to completely reset their goalkeeping department, building around younger talent rather than trying to fix their current situation. It's a bold strategy that could either prove visionary or recklessly wasteful. The uncomfortable questions this raises. This situation exposes some uncomfortable truths about modern Manchester United. How did they go from believing Onana was their long-term solution to wanting him gone within a single season? What does this say about their scouting network, coaching methods, and overall football strategy? More importantly, if Onana succeeds elsewhere after leaving United, what does that reveal about the club's ability to develop and maximize talent? So here's my question for you. Do you think United are making the right call by moving on from Onana so quickly? Or are they repeating the same short-sighted mistakes that have plagued them for years? Is this smart business or another example of panic-driven decision-making? Let me know what you think, and don't hold back if you disagree with United's approach.